Yep, we're live.
All
Hi
right.
everyone, is anyone here? Let's see. Hi Kaiju, what's up? So today this is my first ever series called Ask a Pro Fighting Game Community Edition. And we have Zach right here. Can you tell us about yourself?
Yeah. My name is Zach Papa. I'm also known as OFA Musketeer. I'm 16 and I live in Indiana. 16 and I live in Indiana. I'm currently the best player in the state of Indiana.
That's impressive.
I love. Oh, you go.
I was just saying that's impressive.
Oh, thanks. Yeah. I love going to all sorts of tournaments. So I travel a lot of places, like all around Indiana, Michigan, Illinois,
Wow.
you know, stuff like that.
That's awesome. For tournaments?
Yeah, a bunch of
Wow.
like different locals and different types of regionals and stuff like that. I try to go to as many as possible.
Oh, what's your highest rank you've got?
Well, I went to Midwest Championships and got first. That was in Indianapolis.
Wow, first? How many times have you got
Yeah.
first?
Just once, like in a regional.
Wow, that's really impressive.
Thanks. Yeah, I usually win all the locals, so
That's amazing, and you're only 16.
yeah, thanks.
Yeah, so, how old were you when you first started playing fighting games?
Um, I was 13 or so when Dragon Ball FighterZ first released.
Really? Oh, it's been
So
that long?
yeah, it's well, I had my birthday because my birthday is in June. So yeah, I think I was 13 whenever Dragon Ball FighterZ released.
Wow. Did you grow up playing fighting games?
Not really. I actually played a lot of like Call of Duty and like Destiny 1 and stuff. I had easily 5,000 hours in Destiny 1.
Wow. What is your first fighting game?
Dragon Ball FighterZ.
Really? Really?
Yep.
That was your first one?
Yep. A lot of people are
Wow.
surprised by that too.
I am. So
Yeah,
it's your
for
first fighting game.
yep.
Wow. Yeah, Kaiju said that's a lot of hours for
Oh
Destiny
yeah.
2.
Oh yeah. Well no, it was Destiny 1. It
Destiny
was
1. Oh, okay. When I
oh
say
yeah.
think of Destiny, I want to say Destiny 2.
Yeah.
So how
I
did you
had
start playing it?
um uh what Dragon Ball?
Mhm.
Oh, well so it first started like I saw the trailer for Dragon Ball, and I was just really impressed on how it looked,
I know, right?
and I was never really into fighting games, so I just looked at the trailer like over and over, and I was like, wow, is this really gonna be like a fighting game?
Yeah. Were you a fan of
So
Dragon Ball before?
yeah, I loved the Dragon Ball anime.
Yeah, that's how I got into it.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah. So what are your hobbies other than playing fighting games? Let's learn a little bit
Um,
more about you outside of fighting games.
all right, yeah. I love to play Rainbow Six Siege. That is one of my favorite games. So, it's pretty much a slow and fast-paced FPS game at the same time
Oh.
because you got to be pretty stealthy and your health is pretty low. So you just
Oh.
gotta.
So,
There's the attackers and defenders and stuff like that. But
sounds
other
really
than that,
competitive.
yeah, it's pretty competitive. I place pretty high rank on Rainbow Six Siege as well. So.
Oh, wow. And you're a fan of Pokemon, right?
Oh yes, I play a lot of Pokemon Mystery Dungeon and stuff like that too.
Oh, I love Pokemon Mystery Dungeon.
Yeah, the one on the Switch is really good. Plus, I play some Animal Crossing as well.
Oh, cool. That's awesome.
Yeah.
So, who would you say is your biggest inspiration? Doesn't have to be fighting games.
Um, Cloud 805 was definitely like my biggest inspiration because like I wasn't that good at all, and I started watching Cloud almost like 2 years ago or so. It was like
Mhm.
a year and a half, and um, I subbed to him because I was watching him a lot, and I started playing some sets with him because he played on PS4, and he would always
Wow.
give me tips because I would play his teams, because I always loved like Kid Buu and Adult Gohan. So um, I just trained with him a lot, and I
Wow.
got really strong because of him. So
That's amazing.
thanks.
Yeah, sounds like he was really important to you, like your whole fighting game career.
Yeah, I was gonna meet him at Combo Breaker this year, but that got canceled.
That sucks. You were gonna go to Evo this year, right?
Oh yeah, I was gonna go to Michigan Masters, Evo,
Ah,
Combo Breaker,
I was so
maybe
excited to see you at
CEO.
Evo.
Yeah, that was gonna be fun.
Yeah. So what are your plans for the future, like gaming wise? Like
Um,
what do you hope to, do?
yeah, I hope to become a lot better at fighting games. Like maybe
And
branch
you're
out
really
to.
good right now, so I can't imagine.
Thanks. Yeah, I hope to maybe in the future branch out to a different style of fighting game. Like
Hmm.
I've tried like Street Fighter 5 and stuff like that, but I just always go back to Dragon Ball because of how well designed the game is. Like Street Fighter is well designed, but it just doesn't fit how I like to play.
Yeah, that makes sense. Do you play any
Thanks.
Smash?
No, I don't play Smash. I actually tried that one as well, but
Oh, that's
I
surprising because you really like Pokemon and your ninjas in it.
yeah, I don't know. I just really like the fast paced, really mix based stuff. I don't know.
Mhm. Yeah, lots of mind games.
Yeah, especially with my team.
Yeah, definitely. Let's see. Let's move on to Dragon Ball FighterZ, like the Dragon Ball FighterZ part, because we learned a lot about you and your hobbies. Let's talk about your rank. What rank are you?
Um, I'm currently Ultra Instinct signed with an
Wow.
89% win rate.
89? That's
Yeah,
impressive.
thanks.
Wow. How long did it take you? Like, did you rank down? Like, was it a
No,
struggle?
I've never ranked down. I only have like
Dang.
400 games in ranked, I think. Um,
Dang. 400?
yeah, yeah, I only have like
Oh
400.
my
I
gosh.
I grinded to Ultra Instinct. No, I grinded to Super Saiyan Rose a while back, and then I stopped. And then like a month and a half ago, I was like, I want Ultra Instinct Sign. It looks so cool. So I streamed it for like I think it was 5 days, and
Wow.
yeah, I think I only lost a total like 7 or 8 matches.
Did you get a lot of rage quitters?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Oh, that sucks. Most people wouldn't do that. But I have a
I
question.
don't.
Have you ever rage quitted?
Yeah. Uh, Whenever I first started, um, I did like twice, but not anymore. Like I don't encourage it at all. Like you shouldn't rage
Hmm.
quit. I just did it because I was a noob.
Can't imagine you being a noob.
And I was like auto combo central.
Some in the chat say, "Yo, he's so OD. WTF?"
Who said that?
How do I pronounce his name? Zizu? I'm sorry, I'm butchering that so bad. Zaizu? He just followed me too. Thank you so much. Should follow Zach too. He deserves it. See, but
Thanks.
this is my favorite question I have for you.
Ooh,
What
all
was
right.
your first team in season one?
Um, so my very first team was Hit, Blue
Hit.
Goku, and Android 16.
Wow, Android 16. Oh goodness, I know he was so broken back in the day.
And I didn't know that, and I didn't get to try out the full potential of broken Android 16
Oh
because
my
all I
goodness.
knew was auto combos.
Oh my goodness, I can imagine you doing auto combos.
Yeah, but I think it was a few weeks after I dropped that team and I played what Rogue Yoshi was playing. It was um, Gotenks, Nappa, and Kid Buu. Um, I played
Oh.
a lot of that the majority of season one because I really liked Nappa, but I didn't like how they changed him in season two.
Oh, we have
So,
a question from Twitter too. He asked, what did you think about season 3?"
oh yeah, let me scroll down here. Um, I feel like season three is really good.
Mhm.
In my opinion, at least. Um, I like how they give you multiple assists,
Yeah.
and it just gives people a really good choice of like unique teams, or like even if you're playing a really good team, you can still choose that other assist if you want. Just experiment. Um,
Yeah. More options, I
but
guess.
yeah, so even though season three is really good, I don't know. I still prefer season two just
Really?
because, yeah, just because I like all my mix. So like there were snapbacks, there was fuzzies,
Oh goodness,
universal fuzzies.
fuzzies.
Yep, Spirit Bomb Oki, and it's like in season three they took a lot of that away. So
Mhm.
all you can do is mix with like Bardock B or Cyst or Kid Buu A, and now you gotta guess on their wake up. So it's like a lot of it's RPS based now instead of just mix.
Oh, and someone in the chat says, how many times has he flexed on people by either flashy finishes, etc.?
Um, I only really do that to friends
Really?
just to joke around. Yeah, I don't. I mean, I think at Frosty I did it
Oh
once.
my goodness.
Yeah, it was the first game. No, no, second game. It was, yeah, because I was 1-0. So I beat the guy 2-0. Um,
Wow.
yeah, I level 3'd him last, and he actually went back to character select.
Oh no.
Yeah.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I also did that at Midwest Championships when I won, and the guy went back to character select there too as well. Oh, it's pretty funny.
Oh my goodness. Was he actually mad?
I don't know. He just switched teams and stuff. So
Okay. Okay. As I know in Smash, people go back to characters like screen when they lose and they get really mad.
yeah,
Let's
who
see.
knows? Nobody expected me to go there and win, so because I'm not really that well known, so
Yeah.
everyone was expecting that guy to win that I beat.
Yeah, you're the only 16-year-old sponsored player I have heard of ever. At least in fighting games.
Hmm.
That's really an accomplishment. You should be really proud.
Thanks. Yeah, I'm pretty proud of myself.
Who would you
Uh,
say is your best character?
my best character is probably let me
I think
scroll
I
to my
know.
name. Yeah, probably GT.
That's who I was going to say.
Yeah, GT is probably my best character. I feel like anytime I just play really well with him because he's just an all around great character in every position, like point, mid, or anchor. Like he's just all around solid, especially with um, Kid Buu A assist and Adulgo on C assist. Like I have that lockdown, I have that beam assist, and even if I'm playing him anchor, he's all around a great anchor. So I just feel
Mhm.
really confident playing with him at all times.
Yeah, did you think it was broken in season 2? A lot of people thought so.
Oh yeah, he was definitely, him and Kid Buu were definitely on the same level on season two. But
Oh my goodness.
yeah,
OFA
um,
Esports said, we're so proud.
thanks.
And Keyjoy Gaming said, being the underdog is so much fun, but not
Yeah,
for long.
I actually agree with that because you can go up to like majors or even regionals and people don't
Mhm.
know who you are. So then you just go and smoke everybody and they're like, "What?
Yeah.
Who's this?"
Yeah, I bet that is fun.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened at Midwest Championships. That was so funny.
Yeah, I bet so. But who would you say is your worst character?
Hmm. I don't know. I don't really feel like I have a worse character, to be honest. Just because
Hmm.
with my team, Kibu Doko on GT, Kibu and Gohan, they both play very different because um, Kibu, he's just mix city, with like any assist, and adult Gohan, he's got okay neutral, and his mix really just comes from um, Kibu A assist or something like that. But he has EX legs, but they can guard cancel that. So it's just like um, they play very different games. So it's kind of
Hmm.
hard to choose which one's my worst character because I feel like I play equally well with both of them.
Yeah, I agree with that. I definitely think GT Goki's your best.
Yeah, I agree on that.
But when do you start playing it at a professional level?
Um, so back in um, I wouldn't say mid 2019, but I wouldn't say late either.
Hmm.
Um, OFA, because I hit OFA up a while ago, um, early 2019, about like if they were doing any sponsorships or anything like that, and they weren't at the time. And then a few months passed by, and I got a message from them, and I was actually at a tournament, local, and they were asking me like if I still wanted to be sponsored or
Aw.
anything like that. I was like, heck yeah.
Yeah. What's your experience with
Yeah,
OFA?
yeah. OFA
Hmm.
is awesome.
I know, right? I love them. I love everyone in it.
Same. Yeah, the community is awesome. Like
Hmm.
even that's why even when they weren't looking for sponsored people at the time, I still stayed in the OFA community because of how good, like, everyone is in there. Like how loving everybody
Hmm.
is. Like everyone in there is just awesome.
Yeah, I love being part of OFA.
Yeah.
But what does being sponsored entail? Like, 'cause I'm not
Um.
really familiar with it.
Yeah. So being sponsored. So OFA pays for like my entry fees for my tournaments and stuff,
Oh,
and
wow.
yeah. So literally like any tournament I want entry fee for, I just message
Oh,
them
wow.
about it. Yep. And so another perk about being sponsored is you get to rep, like if you see on my name the OFA
Hmm.
and then the dash or whatever, you get to rock that next to your name. So
Yeah, makes you look professional.
yeah, it's awesome.
And it's awesome how they pay for your entry fee too.
Yeah, that's awesome. Like I
Yeah,
love being able to get paid to go to tournaments and
I
like
know. Yeah. But speaking
yeah,
of being paid, how much prize money have you won, if I may ask?
um easily a good couple thousand.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. That's
Yeah,
amazing.
whenever tournaments were going, I was making around 130 to 150 a week.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
Yeah, thanks.
That's amazing. Let's see. But here's a fun question. How many raids and messages do you get a day?
Well, I don't really play a lot of net play, but when I do, I
Hmm.
usually get somewhere within 2 to 3 a day,
Oh
and
my goodness.
yeah, they're usually something super funny or just
Hmm.
the person being salty and stuff. So I've only
Yes.
had like one time where I got a good message saying like good games and stuff like that, but that was a
Hmm.
while ago.
Oh my goodness. Why, how come everyone's so toxic? For some
I don't
people, anyway. Not everyone is.
know. Yeah, everyone on yeah, a lot of people on Dragon Ball Net Player are toxic.
Yes. Yes, I'll get rage messages too, like saying I suck and like how I'm a smurf. Like, it's
Dang,
bad. Like, I'm just trying to play the game.
right? That's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, like, just let people live. But
Mm-hmm.
how did you choose your current team?
Oh, yeah, very funny story. Well, everyone knows me as the person that loves top tiers.
Mhm.
So back in season two, when I picked Kid Buu with Dohan GT, there was Fuzzy City, Universal Fuzzy City. Like every touch, I can just put you in Universal Fuzzy, and it's a one-player game. And now you can't play the game because you gotta hold 50-50 after 50-50. So
Mhm.
um, that's how I actually chose that team because of how broken it was.
Oh my goodness. I love that story. But
Thanks.
who do you want most to be DLC in Dragon Ball Fighters?
I would really like Omega Shenron to be honest because
Oh, really? Why?
I feel like his moveset would be super unique. And in the show, he was one of the best villains in my opinion.
Really?
Yeah. So the main thing I feel would be he'd maybe play a little bit like Cooler, where he's like a bigger body with like really good normals, but I I don't know what kind of moveset he'd have. I just feel like
Mhm.
it'd be pretty unique.
Yeah, has it be he been dead in mind? I
Hmm?
think he's been dead in mind.
Oh yeah, he was data mined with Gogeta voice line, I think.
Oh, well, you may get him then.
I'm hoping.
Mhm. Have you ever been tilted before, and how do you deal with it?
Um, net play, I get tilted. Not frequently. It's just depending on the situation, but
Mhm.
um, honestly, net play shouldn't really be taken really seriously, but like really serious. But um, I just feel like it's kind of crazy how delay based netcode can make something that's not a mix up offline a mix up online. Like take 6M for example. Uh, two frame delay. 6M is like almost impossible to block consistently. So
Mhm.
um, I usually just try to stay calm. That's literally the best thing you can do to deal with getting tilted. Because even at a lot of my locals, I see people mid match getting like tilted, and the main thing to deal with that is just breathe, stay calm, and make sure to watch what your opponent's doing to make you tilted like that, so it doesn't happen again.
That's really good advice.
Thanks.
Let's see.
Um, yeah, that's basically it. Honestly, for that, just make sure to stay calm and look at the situation so you don't get tilted by that again.
Mhm. Let's see. What do you say is the fastest way to get good at Dragon Ball?
Um, I feel like the fastest way to get good at any fighting game, like quicker,
Mhm.
is labbing, and that's because, especially in Dragon Ball, is you can work on all your combos, your setups, your insta air dashes. You have your recording slots for the training dummy. You can test out your defense. Test out whatever setups you want. Like Dragon Ball's training mode is easily the best training mode in any fighting game.
Oh,
So
really?
definitely make sure to consistently lab, and you'll instantly see results. Like if you lab like me, because I'm kind of crazy. I got my hitbox a few weeks ago, and for a week straight, I literally sat in lab for like 6 to 8 hours
Oh my
that
goodness.
a day that whole week. Yeah,
Oh my goodness. Wow, how's your hitbox training going?
it's going pretty good. I'm at like 80%, and it's almost 3 weeks in. So
Wow, awesome.
yeah, it's
But
going pretty good.
yeah, back in the on the topic of locals, what's your experience with them? And were you the youngest one there?
Yes, I'm always the youngest one there,
Oh my
and
goodness.
every time I would go to a new local, people would be surprised at how skilled I am for how like young I am. But
Yeah.
I I love every single local I go to. Like I've met a lot of my great friends that that I talk to now from locals. Over at my mom's, where I go to most of my tournaments, I um, have a local there, and I talk to a bunch of people there, and I hang out with them usually every Friday or Saturday, and we do training sessions like
Oh, that's so
whenever
cool.
I'm over there.
That's
So
so
that's pretty
cool.
awesome.
Oh,
Yeah.
someone in the chat asks, which characters would you recommend for a beginner player in DBFZ?
Honestly, if you're trying the game out first, I would recommend something like Super Saiyan Goku or like Super Saiyan Vegeta. Just somebody like very basic, like Bardock. Um, I'm trying to think of another simple character. Do you have any in mind off the top
Mm,
of your head?
I
Um,
I agree with Bardock, Super Saiyan Goku.
yeah.
Do you think GT is too advanced?
Yeah, probably for a beginner because his his corner combo can be really tricky for new players to learn,
I
and
got it.
yeah, so
Z-Broly. I got it. Z-Broly.
oh yeah,
Yes, I just got it. I just thought of it.
just spam 5S and you're good.
And someone said Goku Black, and Dr. Fergini said,
Oh
think
yeah.
there aren't beginner characters, but they're advanced characters. Do you agree with that?
Um, I could see, yeah, but it can be taken a few ways.
Hmm.
But yeah, Goku Black's also a pretty good beginner character.
Yeah. Yeah. When I first started, I used Frieza. I know he's really technical, so that was not good.
Oh
So I wish
yeah,
I had advice like that when I first started out.
yeah. Maybe Teen Gohan can be a pretty beginner friendly and
Oh.
a really technical character at the same time. It's
Hmm.
just because his auto combo is easily one of the best in the game. So um, if you want to have a character with a really good auto combo, and if you don't want to learn optimals right away, you don't need to learn super super optimal combos to be a good Teen Gohan player. It's just if you want to be one of the best Teen Gohan players, you'll learn his solo like almost 3 bar routes because he's
Oh
crazy.
my goodness, that sounds hard.
Yeah, it's a little hard at first. I know how to play every character in the game because I have like 700 hours in lab.
Oh
So,
my goodness.
hmm I'm a lab monster.
You are. But what pro players have you met? Like, have you met any like really big ones?
um, Off the top of my head, I couldn't really think. I think I've only met um Skeezer and Sage.
Oh wow, how was your experience with them?
Oh, it was awesome. Yeah, that was over at Frosty this year.
Oh.
Um, Sage actually eliminated me in my pool, so
Oh
we,
no.
yeah, we were in losers finals, and he beat me. What was it, 3-0 or whatever?
Oh wow.
Yeah, he smoked me.
But he still did really good though. He's really good.
Oh yeah, like Sage is definitely the best Trunks player.
Mm. Yeah, I agree.
And when I met Skeezer, that was awesome too. We ran a lot of sets. I got instantly destroyed by his Beerus and his TK flip mix with Trunks. It
Dang.
was crazy.
Dang, that's awesome.
Oh yeah, it was a really great experience because when I went there, I literally woke up at like 10 a.m. And I played casuals from like 10 a.m. to like 11 or 12 at night.
Oh wow, that sounds fun.
Yeah, that was definitely a great experience.
Are there any closing thoughts you'd like to give? I think I've went through all my questions.
Um, yeah. Um, Let me see here. Does anyone in chat have any questions?
Yes, anyone in
Oh
the
wait.
chat?
Um, yeah. There's one more question. I see here. The what's some advice you give to people wanting to go pro?
Oh yeah, yeah. Completely forgot about that. It's the most
Yeah.
important one, in my opinion.
So, my number one suggestion and the best advice I can give is, even if you're a newer player or a player that has been playing the game for a while, um, definitely never give up on anything and just keep pushing forward. Even if you think you've reached your max, trust me, you haven't reached your max. Like, even Sonic Fox, like, just destroys everybody and just keeps pushing and pushing and breaks limits. And it's kind of crazy because if you have the motivation and the confidence, you'll just destroy a lot of people that aren't confident in themselves. So
Hmm.
you just got to make sure that you don't give up and you just have that confidence.
That's a really good advice. We have two questions in the chat, if you don't mind.
Yeah, hit me.
Okay, what's the most insane corner combo you've pulled off?
Um, Definitely with adult Gohan. It was very impractical. Because it only did like 3,000 damage, but um, it was some uh 2S into M legs loop. I did it like 3 different times,
Oh my
but
goodness.
it was really hard.
You
But
have a video of it?
uh, I have it somewhere on my Twitter. I'm pretty sure.
I'll have to go and find it. I want to see that.
Yeah. I could probably find it later, but it's probably deep on there because I post
Okay.
a lot of tech.
And Haya, am I pronouncing his name right? FG asks, how are you so good and so young? That's my question
um,
too.
Thanks. Well, um, I don't know. I just have a lot of time to practice. Um, I'm homeschooled, so um,
Homeschool
I
gang.
usually, yeah, I usually get my school stuff done within like an hour, hour and a half.
Mm,
So I have the rest of the day to do whatever I want. So
that's
me being
awesome.
me, I spend all day in lab. And another tip to give to people is, even if you think you're consistent at your combos or defense or even say instant air dashing, you can always put more time and practice into something even if you're consistent. Because if you go to a tournament and that combo needs to kill, you got to make sure that you have that down consistent. And even if, like, say the time with Goichi versus Leffen, um, I don't know if a lot of people saw that set, but it was crazy because um, Goichi's defense was so insane that he blocked almost everything that Leffen threw at him, and he made probably one of the best Dragon Ball FighterZ comebacks in history.
Wow.
So you definitely got to make sure that you practice your defense and practice, your combos, even if you're consistent at them. Like, one thing I started to do is, 30 minutes every day, I practice my defense with an Android 21 bot, from Lord Knight. Um, and then I usually take like 15-20 minutes on instant air dashes, um,
Oh wow.
and super jump instant air dashes, just to really feel how consistent I am. And I still drop into air dashes sometimes because you know it can't be perfect. So
Mhm.
um,
You're pretty
yeah,
close.
yeah. Thanks. With um, defense though, um, offline, um, I can say defense is so much easier, and even anything on net play. Like I've played on one frame delay on net play, and I struggle to block 6M in tech DR. But offline, I can literally block every 6M and tech like
Wow.
75-80% of DRs. Um, but just make sure to keep consistently training with your defense and your combos and everything because even if you have, Goichi defense or whatever, I bet he even practices defense a lot too, just to
Mhm.
stay warmed up and everything because it's really important.
It sounds like it. So what I get from is from what you're saying is practice, practice, practice.
Yes, and oh yeah, I forgot. I also a lot of people discovered the Goichi jump. It's like a new technique where you like dash forward and then input super jump like almost immediately.
Oh,
Um,
that's what you were telling me last
I
night.
yeah, I practice that a lot as well. Set the bot to doing um a few key blasts and then stopping and then doing more key blasts and then by the time the gap goes, you should be able to Goichi jump, hit the opponent by the time they can do anything. And
Oh.
if they know you're gonna do it and they go to down heavy, it's a safe jump. So it's really good.
Okay. And someone asks if there's a link to that bot that you were talking about before.
Um, I don't have it on hand, but it's definitely in Lord Knight's YouTube somewhere.
Okay.
I think it's labeled something like, um, I know it has something to do with teching Dragon Rushes better.
Okay. But thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any
Um,
closing thoughts? And does anyone have any more questions?
has anyone had more questions? But um, my closing, what I was gonna say was, thanks for like having me and stuff. Like,
Oh, no
I
problem.
didn't, yeah, I didn't expect this at all, but I'm really glad I was able to come on here and stuff, and just share my thoughts and get to answer some questions and stuff. So
Thanks for being my first one. Hopefully I can get to do more.
anytime, yeah, I can see this being pretty popular because it's a lot of fun and pretty educational as well.
It is. It was really educational to me, and I know it's educational to everyone else.
Yeah.
Oh,
Uh,
Hiya FG said looking forward to see you at 2021 World Tour.
thanks. I wish I could go to that, but I don't know if I'd be able to.
Maybe.
Hey, who knows? I trying to grind to get stronger with my hitbox, and seems like I'm learning pretty quick because
Yeah.
I can do a lot of um, very, I wouldn't say complicated things, but just like normal things like tiger kneeing things, brain dead on hitbox, Goichi jump, brain dead on hitbox.
Really? I'll have to start using mine then.
Yeah, um, I'm just saying, hitbox makes your life 10 times easier once you start to master it. Because whenever I was playing on pad, um, I would always have trouble like during a match, just throwing out a Goichi jump or just
Mm.
trying to input a special move. Um, and one of the main issues I had is I would move with the D-pad but input special moves with the stick, so I'd always have to move. But with hitbox, I can just right there move and input special moves whenever I want.
That sounds amazing. Maybe we'll have to do a hitbox series.
Yeah, hitbox is. It is just too good. I definitely recommend it to anybody. Like, even if you're on pad or stick, I still definitely recommend a hitbox because it's it's literally cheating.
Oh my goodness. Well, I'm gonna
But
keep
yeah,
on using mine, keep on training with mine.
yeah, definitely train with that cheat box.
Cheat box. I love that name.
Heck yeah.
So thank you so much for joining. It's been awesome. I'll have to clip some of my favorite clips and post them.
Thanks.
Well, well, bye guys. Thank you so much for joining. It's been awesome. Well, you
Yeah,
have a good night,
it's been
Zach.
great. Oh, you too.
Yeah, everyone have a good night. I'll see you guys later. Bye.
Bye.